Well, hello there. My name's HW, and thank you so much for watching Tone Junkie TV. I got this question from a guy named Richard. He asked me, HW, what's the most versatile profile pack you make? Most versatile profile pack. Well, obviously, any profile pack is going to be more versatile than the amp that comprise the rig it seeks to capture. And that goes without saying. We're going to be able to change EQ settings, change the gain value, maybe enable or disable different modes or bright switches on the amplifier with the touch of a button just by switching profiles. We're going to have more versatility in a Kemper profile pack than we are in the amp itself. Now, I have pretty classic tastes. I mean, to me, a deluxe reverb, an AC30, a plexi. You take Jimi Hendrix, for example. What he was able to get out of a plexi with just a fuzz pedal and a wah was everything from super clean, beautiful R&B type Stratty cleans all the way up to raging plexi on 10, experimental for the time, fuzzy, driven, rock, psychedelic guitar. That was a lot of adjectives. Those amps are obviously versatile in their own way. They cover a lot of ground. But really, I think modern production amps, maybe 3-channel amps, like ones that take multiple power tubes, are going to be the most versatile. So to me, the most versatile pack we've ever done is the Triple Crown Kemper Profile Pack, obviously. Now, versatility is more than just covering a lot of ground. It's also got to cover a lot of ground in an authentic way, meaning it's got to do all the stuff in the middle in a very convincing fashion. So let's take a look at one of the cleanest profiles and one of the dirtiest profiles back to back from this profile pack. Super clean to super dirty. Now you might be thinking, HW, that's cheating. You use different guitars. And yeah, of course we did. I mean, I've always found that single coils just work really well to bring an amp into a more polite space. If we had used a humbucker on that same clean sound, it would still be clean, but it wouldn't quite be as airy, as bright, as sort of punchy in a way. And obviously those EMGs are really helping all that gain to sound tight and aggressive and mid-forward push and overall just metal. Now that's impressive, those two clips, but like I said, it's about covering the ground in the middle. So we heard very clean. Now let's take a look at an example of a sort of pushed mids, a tweedy sound, if you will. It's not exactly tweed, but it's sort of a driven amp. And really, it's the sound of a smaller amp being driven harder. You can't really hear in this sound that this is a very high gain amplifier that's sort of being choked for gain. It sounds more like a cleaner amp being pushed with a lot of mids. Think like John Mayer on a Strat or Stevie Ray Vaughan on a Strat. Now, to me, that is very impressive because that is a thing that not a lot of amplifier circuits do, and it's a thing that not a lot of profile packs do. If we were looking at a dual rectifier, for example, we would have all the gain in the world, but the cleans will never do that. The cleans won't be as good, and that mid-gain, mid-range sound, it just isn't there in certain circuits. roll up the gain a little more and switch to channel 2, and we want that tight drive sound. Now we're looking for more gain, but we don't want it to be cascading gain stages. We're looking for those classic sort of examples, something like a plexi where you get a lot of breakup in the phase inverter, or maybe you do get breakup in the preamp, but it's not like crazy overly saturated gain on gain on gain on gain, high gain stuff. It's more of a classic rock kind of sound, a la this. Now keep going from there and give yourself some aggressive sounding pickups and you'll have this super heavy sound again. But if you back it off a bit, you're going to be able to realize a sort of more classic heavy rock sound. Add in a little chorus, channel your inner Alex Lifeson, and with those passive pickups, you're still going to get all that saturation, but you're not going to get the real tightness of the active pickup. You're going to get instead extra saturation and just a lot of sort of warm fuzziness where the magnets and the tubes just sort of mix together like a nice tonal blanket. Clean to tweedy mid-range, classic rock drive. Obviously, we didn't even put in examples of sort of classic rock lead stuff. Into the heavy, brutal gain, active pickup machine, that kind of stuff. And then pull that back with passive pickups and you've got the sound of Iron Maiden or Rush or, you know, all that sort of stuff. There's really just so much in this profile pack. It's for that reason I am dubbing it our most versatile Kemper profile pack ever. I've been HW. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, if you found it entertaining or anything on the channel, entertaining or educational, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. It means the world to me. Thanks so much. HW, out.